The ship appeared without warning. One moment, the space around Earth's orbital station was empty. The next, the stars were gone. Something enormous filled the sky. Admiral Chen Wei stood frozen at the observation window. It was not a ship. It was a mountain that flew. A city drifting between stars. Earth's greatest battleships looked like toys beside it. A calm voice echoed across every frequency, speaking every human language at once. Children of Earth. We are the galactic Concord. We come in peace. Children. That single word would change everything. 3 days later, the visitors arrived on Earth. 5 beings stood before the United Earth Council, each stranger than the last. Silver skin like flowing water. Living crystal. Shifting forms without shape. Ambassador Thesra spoke with warmth and patience. We offer you developmental protection. We will guide you, teach you, keep you safe as you grow. Chen Wei felt cold. How long does this protection last? He asked. Thesra smiled gently. On average, 10 million years. 10 million years as children. Humanity accepted provisional membership, but Chen Wei did not trust the smiles. He studied the Concord's archives and found something disturbing. A gap. A silence. 4.2 billion years ago, every advanced civilization vanished. The same time Earth endured the late heavy bombardment. That was not coincidence. That was a reset. Dr. Yuki Tanaka found the truth in the dead vaults of Koro 7. An artifact older than the Concorde. Inside it, human DNA. 3.8 billion years old. A star map marked with a single symbol. Earth. A warning repeated across ancient ruins. The first ones will return. They sleep in the third arm. Humanity was not young. Humanity was what came before. Chen Wei understood. The first ones had not died. They had hidden. They had erased themselves. They had become primitive. They had become us. To escape something worse. Project Genesis revealed what lay beneath Earth. Ancient cities under the oceans. Technology that awakened only to human touch. A voice spoke from the walls. Welcome home, children of the first dawn. The enemy had a name. The Hollow. A darkness that fed on consciousness. It could not be destroyed. Only escaped. 4 billion years ago, the first ones chose to forget rather than be consumed. They slept. They waited. And now, they were remembering. The galactic Concord panicked. 10,000 warships surrounded Earth. They came to control humanity. Instead, they witnessed awakening. Ancient shipyards activated. Vessels the size of moons emerged from hiding. Technology older than their civilization. Chen Wei spoke calmly. We are not your children. We are your ancestors. The Concorde learned the truth. They were not elders. They were the children of gods who chose love over power. The Hollow returned. A darkness between galaxies. It whispered despair. It promised rest. The first ones had surrendered to it once. Humanity would not. The beacon was built. A false consciousness brighter than a galaxy. A lure. The plan was simple. Lead the Hollow away forever. But the Hollow was faster. It adapted. There was only one option left. The beacon needed real minds. Living consciousness. Volunteers came by the millions. Every species. Every age. Every world. They gave themselves willingly. Not for glory. Not for reward. But for family. The beacon became a living star. Made of sacrifice. Made of love. The Hollow chased the light. Out of the galaxy. Into endless darkness. It followed forever. And never returned. The galaxy survived. Humanity took its place among the stars. Not as rulers. Not as gods. But as guardians. As parents. As rememberers. Every year, the galaxy honors the fallen. Stars that chose to burn so others could live. Chen Wei lived long enough to see peace. Before he died, he spoke to his descendant. Remember who you are. You are the light they died to protect. In the void between galaxies, the beacon still runs. A moving star. A living promise. Made of love. The universe once thought humanity was young. It was wrong. Humanity had simply chosen to forget. And now the universe remembers. The alien command chamber was silent. No one laughed now. No one spoke. They watched as the darkness around Earth slowly filled with shapes. Massive, silent shapes. Human warships emerged from deep space, one after another, like shadows stepping into the light. They did not rush. They did not fire. They simply arrived. The alien sensors tried to count them. They failed. Numbers exceeding limits, the ship's mind said. Fleet size, unknown. Commander Vraxis felt his hands tremble. He hid it, but he could not hide the fear in his voice. These ships, he said slowly, they were not near Earth. Another commander stared at the display. They were hidden, far beyond normal space lanes. The human fleet was different from anything the aliens had seen before. No bright colors. No glowing weapons. No signs of power. Just dark metal. Clean lines. Calm control. The ships moved into position. They did not protect Earth. They surrounded the alien fleet. A quiet alarm sounded. Weapons systems failed to lock. Engines refused to respond. Communication channels filled with noise. The alien commanders shouted orders, but nothing worked. Then a single signal cut through the chaos. Clear. Human. A calm voice spoke. This is Earth Command. No threat. No anger. No pride. Just truth. You entered our space without permission. Commander Vraxis tried to speak, but his voice felt small. You showed no defenses, he said. We believed you were weak. There was a pause. Then the human voice replied. You believed silence meant fear. The human fleet adjusted slightly. Not closer. Not farther. Perfect distance. We chose silence, the voice continued, because noise attracts the wrong kind of minds. One alien commander whispered, they let us come. Vraxis understood too late. Earth had been the bait. The human voice spoke again. For thousands of years, you judged species by how loudly they screamed. A pause. We judge by who stays calm. Human ships activated something unseen. No explosions. No fire. But the alien ships went dark. Power drained. Shields collapsed. Engines died. The fleet floated, helpless. Commander Vraxis felt shame burn through him. You could destroy us, he said quietly. Yes, the human voice replied. We could. The alien commanders waited for death. It did not come. Instead, the voice continued. But we do not need to. Images appeared on the alien screens. Human history. Cities rebuilt after wars. Children studying under broken lights. Ships launched from ruined planets. We learned long ago, the voice said, that survival is not about showing strength. Another image appeared. A human fleet retreating from a battle long past. It is about choosing when not to use it. The alien commanders were silent. The message ended with one final sentence. Leave. And remember. The human fleet moved. Not to attack. But to open a path. A clear way out. Commander Vraxis ordered retreat. The alien ships slowly powered emergency systems and turned away. As they left, they watched Earth one last time. The human fleet did not chase. It did not celebrate. One by one, the human warships vanished into darkness, slipping back into deep space, as if they had never been there. Earth returned to quiet. On the planet below, people went on with their lives. Children slept. Cities glowed. The sky looked normal again. But the galaxy had changed. Far away, Commander Vraxis stood alone in his ship. He looked at the stars with new understanding. They were never defenseless, he whispered. They were patient. And across the galaxy, the story spread. Not of a battle. Not of destruction. But of a planet that stayed silent. And a species that waited until the universe made a mistake.